Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Emma. Today I'm here for the finale of RWBY, Volume 7. This is Chapter 13, and from what I know, I'm pretty positive this is the last one, and it's 24 minutes. Let us jump into this. I have not checked audio, so oops, but we'll figure this out. Let's go. Last time getting to hear this at the beginning of the episodes. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding up for some romantic life. World is gone. Ooh, okay. We don't speak about the ending of chapter 12, by the way. I was gonna go right into discussion about that. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe not. Just a select choice of things happened. And you sure all hope is gone when the day you waited for won't come and dark for you to dawn. Open up your eyes, trust me. Okay. Tense dramatic music.
Give up. We've got you outnumbered.
I don't think she'll give up that easily.
Alright then.
Oh, okay. Careful. Jesus. Okay, that was a good setback.
What?
For some
Where'd she go?
Focus.
Freeze! We gotta move!
Oh yeah, that does not help. Oh, Oscar. Oh shoot. Oh gosh. Oh. Careful.
You Atlas elites are all the same. You think hoarding power means you'll have it forever, but it just makes the rest of us hungrier.
Says you. You're already a maiden. God damn it. That is such a BS line coming from you, Cinder. You're the one trying to hoard the power by getting it for yourself. Jesus. Oh. Careful. Oh, Penny. Oh, God.
I have come too far to be stopped by some toy!
Yeah, your summons, wow. Holy. Winter! Oh, shit, Winter! Winter!
What are you doing? My life doesn't matter.
Shut up, Winter. It
I
does.
disagree.
Hurry! We gotta lose him!
Oscar. Oscar's in danger, guys. Yeah. He doesn't have as much field experience, and he's who knows have been. Oh shit, this is bad.
Guys? They went this way! Mom, hurry!
No, that is yeah. Oh yeah, that was hella Neo.
No!
Yeah, that was way. Oh god, no! You fuck.
Stop! Drop your weapons!
Oh, she's. Oh, Ren.
This way!
Yeah, god damn it. I love Neo, but. Oh my god.
You had your time in the sun. But now I'm afraid your time is up.
Who's the one hoarding power? Oh, wait, it's the.
Yes. I've been waiting here
Okay.
for some time, I think. What was I waiting for?
Remember, it's just so Cinder cannot have the appreciation. No, it's definitely not you. You're too much of a bitch. Ah.
No,
Haha.
I had a job to do.
Ha! This is not gonna be as easy as you thought it was, huh, Cinder? But yeah, this isn't good.
What is that? That's the power of a fully realized maiden. It's too cold. We have to do something.
Penny, I don't
Penny!
know.
I'm sorry. Don't be. We weren't ready to become huntsmen.
That's not true.
Then why aren't we holding the relic? Now Salem has the lamp, Ironwood has the staff, and we have nothing! Ren, that's enough.
Hello?
Anybody there? Can you hear me?
Pietro.
Our scrolls? Doctor!
Finest mind in Atlas! Maria! What are you doing? Grabbing our getaway ship. We need to hightail it out of here. Where are you? The Academy training room. We slipped away from some soldiers, but it won't be long before the...
They're here!
We're on our way. Just stick together.
Oscar? Oscar!
I'm sorry, but you all need to go on without me.
What are you talking about? There's something I have to do alone.
Fuck. This is not good. Penny.
Are you okay? I had a job to do. I was supposed to protect the power of the maiden until I was ready. I worry I may have lost track of time. But you can tell James that I'm ready now. Ma'am, if you do that, I'll be gone.
Oh.
I know I have a hard time remembering, but I remember that.
What's your name? It's Penny, ma'am. Penny. Are you the one?
What are you gonna do, Penny? What's she gonna do? Oh.
Winter, thank you. I know that must have been difficult.
Ironwood.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's not Winter. Hi, Oscar.
And whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Still just me.
It was smart of you not to bring the lamp down here. I wouldn't trust me either right now.
Trust is what I'm hoping to fix. I know we can still figure this out. All of it. Together. Please.
Do you intend to fight me?
No. That's exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
I guess it's because of Oz, but holding it helps calm me down. I'm afraid.
You still think I'm afraid?
We all are. It's what we do and our fear that reveals...
That's easy for you to say! You can label me whatever you like. But the fact of the matter is, I was right! The minute I softened, let my guard down, that's when Salem had her opening.
If you abandon Mantle, you abandon our best chance of reuniting the world. You abandon Remnant, leaving millions to fend for themselves so a few can survive. What kind of...
All excellent philosophical points that won't matter if Salem wins.
Listen to me!
No, you listen.
And so
I'm
what? You
done.
survive here and
Letting
Salem
others'
destroys the
inability
rest
to
of the
see
world?
the
You
big
think you're gonna
picture
have
get in
any
the
more
way
chance of
doing
defeating
what's
Salem?
right? Rob, the
You're not
council,
looking at the
this
bigger
kingdom,
picture. You're just like, oh, we're saving our
even
people. That's it. Bye.
you.
Peace. Rest of you can burn.
As dangerous as she is, James.
James, who my friends call me.
You're not my friend. Okay,
To
great.
me, it's General.
You. Fuck. Oh, yeah. You mother. Say yes. Oh my god, we have no time.
She's mine!
No, she's not. Winter.
No.
Oh, careful, Winter. Oh, too much. Winter. 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 God, no, no. It's going to Penny. It's going to Penny. Okay, Oscar. Oscar. Or Oz.
Oscar.
Yeah, Oz. Oz, come on. It's about time. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. Screw you, Cinder. Screw you. It's time to just vanish. Penny! Looks like things still aren't going Ironwood's way.
Winter!
Oh shit. Too many things are going on. Ruby, okay. Okay. Okay.
The single quality that is common across every living creature on this planet.
Hi, Ospen.
Fear.
Hello?
Winter! What did you do?
It's funny then that as common as fear is, we so easily underestimate its power.
Are you alright? Penny, what happened?
She's gone.
No. She's a part of you now.
Fear of growing close to someone. The subsequent fear of loss.
Oh,
Fear of failure.
you don't have the relic in
Where's Oscar? And the relic.
And as more people depend on you, those fears can take on greater power.
He took it. Oh no.
But fear itself isn't worthy of concern. It is who we become while in its clutches.
I suggest you all surrender
You're gonna try to
and
arrest
comply
them?
with the General's orders.
We can't do that.
Oh.
Then, I suggest you run. No, you're hurt! I'm not going to leave you like this. You're not leaving me. I'm giving you a head start.
Oh no.
This is Special Operative Schnee in need of immediate medical assistance. Send reinforcements. Over.
Oh, Winter.
We all have to carve out our own way.
Guys, we need to go.
Oh my god.
Will you be proud of that person? Will you forgive them?
Oh.
Will you understand why they felt
I'm,
the
like,
need
crying.
to do
Don't mind
the
me.
things they did?
This is still really bad. Fuck the relic. Oh.
Will you even recognize them?
Yo, can you
Or
just
will
stab
the
her in the
person
back
staring
already?
back at you be the very thing you should have feared from the start?
Would you look at that? Things
I suppose we all find out sooner or
Hey,
later.
Watts. You're alive. Yeah, oh shit. And things are going to hell now.
That power. These memories. You're back, aren't you? You saved me.
Actually, you saved us. Oscar,
Stop. All I want to know is how we save Atlas next.
Yes.
We've got multiple hostiles on radar. Is anyone else seeing this? These readings can't be right.
They're very right. Things are going to hell. Oh no. What the Excuse me? What? Oh, and she is ready. She is here and she will not back down. It's gonna end. That was not 24. Well, that was not however many minutes. I know there's music. I think football or something is going on because I'm hearing a lot of commotion. I really want to hear
most of the time we coast along, safe from the storm. We follow our hearts, trust what feels right, keep to the north.
Okay.
We are lucky if alive.
I'm gonna hear this eventually for the soundtrack, so you know, I should just chill about this.
But we're changes all our choices.
That is true. This song is gonna be so.
Who will you see?
This sounds amazing. Goddamn. Anyways, that was. I wasn't ready for any of that. And Penny became the Winter Maiden. Literally everything Ironwood wanted just did not work out. And you know, we don't have the relic, it's in the hands of Cinder. And you know, Winter is still with Ironwood. You get, oh my god, the voice acting done for that scene between, I liked all the voice acting. I'm just pointing this out because it hurt. Between Winter and, Weiss. Because, you know, they are important to each other, and that had to have, like... I'm gonna listen to this a lot. That was... And Oscar split up from the group, but Ozpin's back. For the first time. Crow actually held on to, you know, his dad, whatever, I'm sorry. I can't think right now. I raised my voice so much throughout this, I just can't. Like, for one, I'm still in disbelief that this volume's over. Trust, love, touch the sky, brand new day, celebrate, let's get real, hero, war. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Until the end in fear.
We become what we feared all our lives. Who will you see there in the darkness when no one is
Oh, okay.
watching? Who will you be when you're afraid? Everything changes. You see a stranger, feel proud of
Okay, let's go. Yeah, Monty. Did you notice? So, I'm gonna get into the discussion, don't worry. I'm going to. So before I get into the discussion, for one, no after credit scene. I'm assuming because, you know, Volume 8 is going to pick up around, this time. Our Atlas arc is not over yet. So much went down, and, like, I don't know how to handle. I don't know how I can deal right now. So if any of you have seen my Volume 6 reactions, you know my finale for Volume 6 was an hour long. I also watched it in a different spot with 2 other people in the room with me, to where I moved and started talking, crying upstairs. But, protect them. I was, like, scared for so many people. I was, like, worried, confused, shocked. Like, all the emotions you can go through. That was me. Anyways, let's make this brighter. Because, why not? All the brightness. Even though I have to watch something soon, meaning I can't have it all this bright. Okay, let's...
Dang!
Like this.
You think hoarding power...
Hoarding power, you're the one doing it. But them fighting Neo and her changing into people, so many low blows. Yeah, she smiled there. You saw that. She was like, "Ha, you don't got me."
What?
Where'd she go?
Freeze! We gotta move!
And Oscar's like tired and, being left. The fight between Penny, Winter, and Cinder was a mess, and I just can't deal with this. So many close blows, like, yeah, Penny came back this time, but it was implied that there might not actually be a next time. So I was scared as hell for her. And, then we're going through it, and, like, these two are working together hella good, like, a nice balance here. And then her summon was knocked out, and she can't dodge, so her aura is broke. And that just screamed horrible things to me, and like, no, Cinder, I wish that was you. I wish, like, somehow you were teleported to take that blow for yourself. Guys, if you didn't know, I don't like Cinder at all. So, yeah. Like, she can burn. Neo, love her. Cinder, I'm just waiting for Neo to, like, stab her in the back. Please. And they're on the run, but, like I said, Oscar's falling behind. He doesn't have all the, experience, to be keeping up with this. He's done a few things, but when you think about everyone else, they have more stamina, they have more, endurance. Oh, and this is where,
Guys?
1 second.
They went this way!
Oh my god, look, it's Nora! Right? Nora would do this motion. That gave her away hella fast. I was instantly like, oh wait, no, that's Neo. Yeah. Nice save, Oscar. That was too close. That was too close. That was not good. That was not okay. Oh, and speaking of not okay, no, before this. You want to know what else is not okay? This was not okay. Yeah, not okay. Neo.
Stop! Drop your weapons!
And Neo in the background. I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, oh, you. I think. Oh my god. That was just a low blow, and low blow, Neo. And we're coming over to Freya.
Waiting here.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I didn't mention, yes, thank you, Penny, for going to save Winter. Thank you.
Time, I think. What was I waiting for? Me.
That's where you're wrong, Cinder. Who would wait for you? Maybe a few people, but none that I know of. So, yeah. Look at how easy it was for her to stop you.
I had a job to do.
Take that. Take it. Anyways, so yeah, this was cool, seeing her unleash it, but then you can also tell, it's not exactly like she was controlling it. She was a little bit of, out of it. She was just going with emotions. And now that I think about it, I'm sitting here trying to discuss this, but I have editing to do for 2 other videos. Shoot. We aren't ready to become huntsmen. This thing has shook, Red up. And I don't think it's, experience-wise, no, I think you were ready, in a sense, to be huntsmen and huntresses. I think emotionally, emotion-wise, maybe not. But the thing is, even if you got through your 4 years at Beacon, I don't think that would have prepared you for any of what's going on right now. So even if you did wait to get your license, I think all it would have done for you is maybe you have more field experience, but you probably still wouldn't have that mentality where you can take on Salem and see all of these things going wrong and all of that. I don't think that would have helped. Just saying. Because I think you guys have, fought more battles than those who, graduate from Beacon right off the bat. In the sense of, going through your 4 years. Obviously, once they become huntsmen, they probably took on more missions and got more experience. But what I'm trying to say here is, would that still have been enough for where you can deal with this type of emotional strain or emotional conflict? It's...
Become huntsmen.
That's not true.
Then why aren't we holding the relic? Now Salem has the lamp, Ironwood has the staff, and we have nothing! Ren, that's enough.
Yeah, see? All of this, we could tell from the beginning, a lot of the things that were going on were affecting Ren. And, he was worried about so many things, and seeing that the relic is gone, the fact that just because the enemy looked like Nora, he couldn't do anything. A lot of things are on his mind, and he just... No one could really be prepared for that, and I don't think that would help. And they're being chased throughout all of this, so it's going to be hard and difficult. Penny just jumps into the cold blizzard occurring to get to Freya? It's one of those. And, are you okay? And she mentions her mission was to tell Ironwood, or James, when she's ready to pass on the power. And, she asks Penny, are you the one? And Penny hesitates. Because we all know it's Winter. Winter's supposed to be the one getting the power. But that's not ultimately what happened. And that's a lot of pressure on Penny, too, when you really think about it. And Ironwood thinks he's going to be seeing Winter. And it seems right here, it's almost like, oh yeah, I'm sorry I asked you to do that. That must have been difficult for you. And then he turns around to see Oscar, and he asks, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to? In which he's just like, it's just me. Just Oscar. It's not Oz. And, still mentioning fear. And the thing is, he's so on guard the minute the word fear is brought in. He doesn't want to admit that there's some fear in his actions. Dude, you wouldn't be running away if you weren't scared on some level. There are things called tactical retreats, but most of those are made of fear that if we don't back down now, we're going to lose. If there's someone without fear, I would love for you to tell me about them and all the experiences they've gone through to know that they do not feel fear. Because No. And Oscar mentioned it himself. He's holding on to, because he's like, do you want to fight? And he's like, no. And he's like, no, I just, maybe it's because of Oz, but whenever I'm holding this, it makes me feel, when I'm scared, it makes me feel better. He admits he was scared in that way by being like, I'm holding it because I was scared. It's calming me down. And he's like, it was smart of you not to bring the lamp down here. I wouldn't trust me either. For one, okay. I'm like really getting on Ironwood's case. I know. I don't want him to die. Like, you could tell there was some fear in my voice when he was like talking to Winter, and I was, for some reason, I don't know. My mind was that anything could happen, so I was like really freaked out. But yeah, he's like, I'm hoping we can figure this out together. Like, we can't be divided like this. It's literally so far only been working towards Salem's hand. You decided, like, think about it. We find out we have Watts in custody. He's in custody. We had Tyrion in custody. It was because Ironwood decided it was time to throw everyone in jail, including the people who weren't even in the office at the moment, meaning, yes, I know that here, he's declaring martial law and all of that, but at the same time, he was the one who gave the orders for everyone. And it led to things with Clover, Clover, I don't know why, but decided that, I guess my high priority is to arrest Crow. There may be that maniac psycho killer, free, and, our original orders were to, arrest him, get him into custody. But what's more important? Let's arrest Crow. It could have been so much better. It would have probably been a better outcome if, they had just focused on getting Tyrion into custody. But Crow did not want to get captured, because that could have been so much worse if he just let himself get captured. Robin was just down for the count, unconscious, and, even though Crow was fighting Tyrion, Clover was more focused on apprehending Crow. I don't know if I said Clover before that, but so many things happened because of you. You may, in some way, have been right. But the thing is, you being like, we can't mention the tower, things will go poorly. It's like, well, technically, Salem would have came in riding on what looked like a gigantic whale, no matter what. She was already there. You just told everyone about Salem and all of that. You just now did. Who knows how long it took for her to get here? She was en route since Volume 6. Which honestly actually isn't that long, depending on how many days all of these episodes took. I don't know. But, Ironwood being scared of the word fear and annoyed with the word fear. Just like, haha, not me. I'm not scared. I was right. You should have listened to me. That's easy for you to say. What do you mean it's easy for him to say? For one, he's 14. He was not a trained warrior. He is a farmhand. Yes, he does have Oz in his head. Oh wait, Oz, at this point in time, hasn't been here in a while. He's just going with what he knows how to do. He's scared. He's untrained. He is exhausted. He is scared. It's brave of him to mention fear in front of you at this moment, because look at how you're reacting. You straight up shot him, broke his aura, and sent him down to, if he wasn't, helped by Oz, he would have died. Also, only my friends call me James. To you, it's General. And I think I mentioned big picture, and I just realized he said that too. To you, it's General.
It's General.
No hesitation! Huh. Oh my god, really? I feel like I'm just talking on this point because I'm so mad about it. I think I mentioned it before. Ironwood has never been like this, on my list of favorite characters. I've never, like, actually completely trusted him nor really liked him. Yeah, he looked cool in Volume 3 when he fought there. That did not sway me in any opinions on that. That was just like, oh, that was a cool fight. That was it. Honestly, throughout this entire volume, I have been wary of him. And it's like, I get it. You know, it's reasonable for him to be paranoid now. But he's always been paranoid. This isn't something that came from Volume 3. Volume 3 just made it worse and gave him a catalyst, aka, you know, the queen piece. Gave him something that would really trigger a reaction like this. And so, you know, my feelings towards him have been like a roller coaster this entire volume. But seriously, you just... How long have I been talking about this point? I'm so sorry, people. Just send him flying. Just send him. The thing is, you know, Ironwood doesn't even know that the relic is gone. He doesn't. Maybe he could have found out. Maybe. If, you know, he didn't just fucking shoot Oscar off the ledge. I'm yelling again. I'm sorry, people. Look. And we come back to Penny, okay. And, you know, Cinder comes back, and she's ready to take the power. And, now Winter comes down, that it's stopped.
No.
Yeah, Winter cuts her arm off and it regrows. Disturbing, but, you know, I was too shocked. And Winter has no aura, so I'm sitting here like, Winter, no. Yeah. And so, yeah, all these things are going on, and, you know, she passes on, in a way. She's ready to pass on, and so Penny gets the power. I think that entire scene in my head, I'm like, oh my god, Penny's gonna be the Winter Maiden. Penny's gonna be the Winter Maiden. Like, all of that. I'm sorry I'm talking super fast, but I'm so sorry. And as he's falling, Ozpin comes back. And, you know, Oscar says, you saved me, but he was like, no, you saved us. But remember that orb in Volume 3? Like, where he was, like, in the orb and the fighting? Yeah, that's kind of what we saw here. And so... yeah. Here's Penny. Weiss and Ruby show up on the scene, which kind of is surprising to Cinder. And so she goes to attack. Yeah. She was going to attack Winter, and then Ruby uses her silver eyes. Oscar blows through the bottom, and, you know, is now free falling.
The single quality that is common across every living creature on this
I want to
planet,
re-listen to this.
fear.
Winter!
What did you do?
Did you do?
It's funny, then, that as common as fear is, we so easily underestimate its power.
There's gonna be barking, I'm sorry.
Are you alright? Penny, what happened?
She's gone. No. She's a part of you now.
Fear of growing close to someone. The subsequent fear of loss. Fear of failure.
Where's Oscar? And the relic?
And as more people depend on you, those fears can take on greater power.
I'm glad, you know, he has someone who can actually sit there and be there with him right there.
But fear itself isn't worthy of concern. It is who we become
Yeah.
while in its clutches.
So yeah, I really like that part a lot. Sorry, once again barking. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how I was mentioning, like, fear and all of that? It's honestly a good thing people feel fear. It's not something you should be embarrassed about at all. Fear half the time is what keeps you alive in certain situations. Sometimes it could hinder you, but other times it helps. Because if you don't feel fear, you honestly sometimes never know when you need to back down or when it's okay to retreat, run away. Because if you never feel it, you never know when it's possible that you're actually in graver danger than what you're thinking in the moment. It's like when you're overconfident and you think that, nothing can harm you. And so you don't pick up on the signs that this person who you've been fighting or whatever you're fighting is catching on and is making steady improvements on getting closer to you. I don't know. I really like the opening trust love and then like this message of like fear and stuff like that. I really like it a lot. Anyways, on to the scene between the two sisters, right?
I suggest you all surrender and comply with the General's orders.
We can't do that.
Oh.
Then, I suggest you run.
No, you're hurt. I'm not going to leave you like this.
You're not leaving me. I'm giving you a head start. This is Special Operative Shmi in need of immediate medical assistance. Send reinforcements over.
We all have to carve out our own way.
Mm-hmm.
Guys!
Yeah, good voice acting right there too. That guy is. That was so much emotion behind it. So much of this has so much emotion behind it.
We need to go.
Mm-hmm. So they go, and Penny goes and joins with them, leaving
Will
Winter
you
there
be
for
proud
backup.
of that person?
Will you be?
Will you forgive them? Will
Understand why they felt the need.
you understand why they felt the need to do the things
They did. Who knows? This was just.
they did?
And she has the relic. Just that look of.
Will you even recognize them?
Yeah, that look of anger. And yeah, Winter sending to Ironwood, it's gone.
Or will the person staring back at you be the very thing you should have?
Feared from the start. Looking at you, Ironwood. I'm sorry. I'm really rubbing it in. I know people really like Ironwood. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be like this. You know when emotions get to you? Yeah. I'm just being like that. Because I'm not trying to say I don't understand why he's like this and like that I don't think there's valid reasons for him to be like this. It's just I don't agree with it, which is kind of why it's like I don't agree with it. And in this moment of his panic and fear, he's not thinking straight. So yeah, I like this line here, but the very thing you should have feared from the start, like looking into the mirror. Why don't you look into a mirror?
Feared from the start. I suppose we all find out.
Sooner or later. Makes a landing.
Memories.
You're back.
Aren't you? You saved me.
Actually, you saved us. Oscar.
Stop.
Let's how do we say that, Liz? And as they're moving away, they start hearing from the radios how they're seeing the hostiles, aka the Grimm,
These readings can't be
and like
right.
in disbelief. And then in comes Salem. This scene reminds me of something, and I don't know what. And look at that. That's a whale, right? Like, you see the jaw almost. It could just be a land mass, but it really just... Yeah, see? Its jaw is moving. And it has wings. What Grimm is that? That is just disturbing. Hi, Salem. Nice to see you again. Next volume is gonna be crazy, and I can't wait for it. I think it's time to start, like, go on to final thoughts. Maybe I'll let the... Yeah. Okay.
Most of the time, we coast along, safe from the
This volume was amazing. I really loved it. It had me, like, wanting to jump up and scream in multiple situations, whether it be out of joy, happiness, or just outright fear and terror and anger. You know, like the sheer shock of seeing Penny again. Or, you know, just, you know, we got to see Willow. Something I wasn't exactly completely expecting. I thought about it, but never completely put that into inspiration. Meeting, you know, the Aesops and getting to know them and getting to bond with them, ultimately to seeing one of them die. And it's not like any of them was a traitor. They were just following orders, the person they were loyal to. And, you know, I can't fault them for doing that. They trust Ironwood, and, you know, I can't stop them from doing that. We can disagree with it, but it's what they know, and that's what they need to do. Getting to see all of the characters interact, and getting to see scenes, you know, with Ren and Nora. And Nora's trying to be more of an optimist in the situation, seeing these things change. But you know she's fed up with how Ironwood is treating things, and you get to see this more frustrated side from her, where you wonder where it's coming from, and, like, makes you think what could have happened that, you know, it could just be she does not like seeing people suffer this way, but then you have this underlying feeling that there's something else there. And Ren just taking on these missions seriously because he's, like, fearing the things that are going on, and ultimately in this chapter we see that he's afraid that maybe they weren't ready to be huntresses, huntsmen. They're not prepared enough. But the issue is we don't have time to be completely prepared. And so the enemies aren't going to wait. There's no time to waste. And ready or not, it's time to act. Sure, we're gonna have our ups and our downs, and like how we lost the relic here, this isn't our only chance. We can get it back. It's gonna be work, and we don't know what's gonna happen before that, but we need to try. It's... We had so many great moments between, you know, Winter and Weiss, and like a lot of people in the cast, and like even interactions between, you know, our, you know, Juniper, Ruby, and the Aesops. Getting to see Crow, you know, fight off what he was like in Volume 6 a bit more, and that was really, really cool, and I really appreciated it. And all of that, but I like this volume. It caused a lot of, like, you know, thoughts, and you know, I did hear many arguments over like the actions made here and there. The thing is, just like most shows, people aren't perfect. The decisions people make may not always be right. They may not always be the best option. But we do what we have to in the moment, whether we completely trust our own actions or not. We rely on our quick thought process because in that moment, what else would she have done? I'm talking about the very beginning, back when she first did not tell him about Jin and about Salem. Yes, you know, some of these things might actually have been better if she didn't keep it a secret, but the thing is, when you think about it, how much would it have actually changed? Because I don't think it would have fixed everything. There still probably would have been a fallout somewhere. Maybe even over this tiny thing as Yang and Blake telling Robin about the communications tower. There's so much that could still have gone wrong, and that's just a key point I wanted to mention. It's like not everything is going to be perfect no matter what decision you make. Us as the viewers, we're watching and looking in. We ourselves actually don't know the best choice of action. We just go with what we think is best as an outside viewer looking in. And it's like, yeah, these characters are fictional, but they half the time are made with very human faults. You know, if characters are made perfect, like this perfect human being who knows all the right answers and, you know, never does anything wrong and has no faults, that's not I don't think that's the right way to make a character. Characters who actually have faults and try learning from them, or like learn things from them, are the right way to go about it, because that's how humans are. No one's ever born perfect, and I don't know if there's ever been a person who's reached this perfect level to be considered such. If we look around the world, you know, we see plenty of things that, like, if this was if we were seeing these things in a show, we could have been like, well, why don't we do this or this? But, you know, it's in our world. I'm getting too real. I need to stop. I'm, like, just wanting to cry, and I can't. I don't know. This volume was just great. I love it, and I still have a video to record after this, and I'm a mess, and honestly, I think I should push that video off till tomorrow. But, okay. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think about, this volume. Any of the chapters, what was your favorite? The last three, by far, have to be some of my favorite, like, action and, like, honestly, they seem to be my favorite. I loved seeing them interact. Those are some of my favorite parts of any volume, any show. But, like, if I have to be honest, the last three chapters have been some of my favorite in the entire series. And, yeah. Let me know what you thought. Which one's your favorite? From all the little clips of the songs, which one are you looking most forward to when the soundtrack comes out? I don't know yet which one I'm most looking forward to, but I'll probably decide by the time the soundtrack starts coming out, and I can't wait for that. I've been talking for an hour. Woo! But yeah. Who's your favorite character, you know? Like, anything in the discussion, it's all fine. I'm so sorry for this hour-long talk. I did this once before, and I'm apparently gonna continue the trend. So yeah. See you guys. Hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. And I hope you all enjoy. And, yeah. See you guys for the soundtrack, and then, you know, after the soundtrack, see you guys for Volume 8. There's no way in hell I'm not going to react to Volume 8. You know? Even if this isn't a popular thing on my channel, it's important and dear to me, so I'm going to continue it. It's kind of just how my channels have been running, and yeah, I appreciate it. See you guys next time. Bye.